Hi everyone, this is Paul from the Outdoor Adventure, and here I am at 4,700 meters, or that's closing in on 16,000 feet. Alright, here we are at Chuckaltaya, 5,200 meters. Here we are, we're just going to go over to the Konduri mountain range, as you can see behind me. Right, so here we are at the La Cumbre, 4,700 meters, right about to start the trip down the world's most dangerous road, the Death Road. Wow, so talk about a view. Just incredible area out here in eastern Washington. Alright, so here we are, and we are getting out. Right. You see that over there strapped to that log. This is my emergency GPS spot satellite. So this spot satellite allows me to send messages. I'll show you a bit how it works. I'm going to press OK because I haven't sent an update in a while. Hold that down for a few seconds and it'll start to flash every 3 seconds, and then in a second more this light is the GPS light, and it'll tell you if there's any GPS signal, and the one to the right of it will tell you if it sent the message. Red for no, green for yes. That's what it is. So that's a simple unit. But I check in all the time. If you follow me on Facebook or Twitter, you'll probably see a message saying I'm checking in, and you can check out where I am in the world and see what I'm doing. So, hi, this is Paul from the Outdoor Adventure. Here I am at Lake Titicaca. As you can see, Yambu behind me is in Bolivia. And I just wanted to follow up on that first half of the video that I put together. This is the Spot Messenger that we were talking about, and that I was showing in some of my videos. I picked it up. I paid it about $100 on Amazon for it. It's a GPS satellite messenger. Basic rundown on it is that you use it to send messages to let people know you're okay, custom messages to say whatever you want, or if there's an emergency you can send for help. On top of that, there's a tracking feature that I talked to Spot, and they gave to me free for a year. An extra $50 feature. So what happens is every year you pay a $100 subscription for the basic functionality of OK and SOS services. If you pay an extra $50, you get the tracking feature, and you can use it where you go. Now, I found it really excels. It really works well. On that clip that you saw of me in the survival situation, I was using it, and there was 50-foot trees all around me, and it worked really well. On the other side of things, the tracking feature, as long as you keep it like this, it's pretty good. It's not going to hit it every time. What the tracking feature does is every 10 minutes it sends out an update to let everybody know where you are, and you can track your progress on your trip, and you can go back and look at those coordinates and use them. So, in my experience so far, I've taken it a whole bunch of different situations. The OK works excellently if you're not moving and you leave it there and on. Great. When the battery starts to wear down, it's not as strong, and it doesn't work as well for some things. And the tracking, I tried it down the world's most dangerous road, and I'm going to try it again. But so far, it only recorded me at the top before I started, and when I got to the bottom. And I think part of the factor is valleys. Part of the factor is just movement and shaking. It just finds it hard to sync up with the satellite. The big deal for this is peace of mind. Anybody that's talked about going out and doing something, or has family that is worried about them getting hurt, this for them is excellent. You can just send a little message and say it's okay, I'm fine. Your custom message, I had it set for a while too, and I'm heading home now. So they knew that I was heading back and everything was going great. And you can also send non-emergency messages like, things didn't go the way I planned, can you please send someone to go pick me up? Or, and then, of course, there's the SOS that connects with all the search and rescue groups and sends messages to them. So lots of different features. The best ones are the OK messages and the basic functionality. If you have a blog and if you want to have the extra gimmicky feature of allowing you to track your progress, $50 a year, I mean, it's cheaper than a month's smartphone, cell phone plan with the unlimited data. So it's an option for you to have. But overall, I'm really impressed with the Spot Satellite Messenger, and I'm going to be using it next year, and I'm going to be
on the John Muir Trail, and then my rest of my visit down here in Bolivia on my trip here. I'll be using it to let family know, and if you follow me on Facebook or Twitter, you can get regular updates and click on a link and see where I am in the world. So, Spot Satellite Messenger, great little tool, good peace of mind, and something that you should keep with you. Now on the other hand, one thing you got to worry about is the battery feature. Now it takes 3 lithium batteries, AAA lithium batteries, and they're supposed to last for a long time. Now I found that with the tracking feature, I have used it for a month and a half, and I've already replaced the lithium batteries on it. I think the lithium battery feature just sucks, sorry, the tracking feature I should say, sucks the battery life right out of them. So bring a spare set if you're going to use the tracking. If I go on the John Muir Trail next year, which I'm planning to do, I'm going to take 2 or 3 sets just in case. But really good to have on hand. It comes with this little shoulder strap thing that you've seen me use in a couple videos. And it also has a little carabiner here. The shoulder strap is a great way to use it. I always carry it like that. The big issue is this front little elastic here. You can see when I was putting it in the first time, it ripped off and I had to tie it back on. So the pretty sturdy except for the elastic. How they attach it is like glued in here, and so that's the one downside about it. But overall, a really great tool to have. I really recommend it for anybody that's going out in the backcountry, that's going in the woods and have family that they want to keep in touch with, or they want to make sure that everybody is doing all right. So again, Spot Satellite Messenger, thanks for giving me the tracking feature. I paid for the rest of it myself, and it's something that I definitely am happy I did, and my family is definitely really happy that I have got.